welcome to my next episode. We're just got out of the caves. We're gonna regain some sanity and some hunger and stuff like that by eating some jerky. We got so much rot that we don't know what to do with it. We have meat for days if we want it, but we probably don't. It doesn't really matter if I take damage right now either because of what we got. But what we really need to do is we need to sort all this stuff. So after I go regain my sanity, so these guys... Oh, that's hounds. Okay. For a second there, I was like, yes. Are we going to get them? So what I'm going to do, see if I have any meat, even if it's spoiled. Nope. Okay. We'll just use this handbat. It's probably pretty weak right now. It's probably weaker than a spear. But I don't actually know if this is the last full moon, so I have to go get the Glommer because it's 2 nights of full moon, but I didn't see the one before this, and I don't know off the top of my head. This guy's really keeping up with me. So that means I really gotta go kill the Glommer. Or at least pick his flower because I have the wings. But ideally I'll kill him. And I dropped the Krampus sack to go faster. I think there's like pigs, were-pigs around here, and that's probably what... They probably killed the Glommer before I picked the flower. One of these times. So Krampus around here. I got the wings, right? I don't have the old bell formula. Oh yeah, that's probably why I don't have this. That means I need to get the old bell formula. Okay, I can get that. God, it's so annoying being insane. Oh well. Let's go back. We got what we needed. We needed the Krampus flower. We're going this way. I'm gonna start taking hunger losses, but honestly, it's really actually not a big deal because of how much health I'm gonna gain when I eat this jerky. It's like almost possible for me to die from this because of my huge max health. And all I have to do is eat some like little thing too if I wanted to. I could have gone and eaten berries, but ooh, juked. Like seriously, like it seems like, oh my god, why don't you just eat? Like what the hell? But actually it's really not a big deal. Winter's almost over anyway. I'm going to be eating exclusively jerky from now on, so as long as I don't go below 100 health, I actually could just run around losing health 24/7. It's like actually stupid how broken jerky is. I think not getting the old bell blueprint from mining that is like a glitch or something. I could probably get it. If I did it again in another world. So what I generally am going to do is I'm going to go get a shitload of grass, and then I'm going to make a shitload of those racks, and then... Seriously, dude? You're that dedicated? I'm super fast on the road. Come get me. Yeah. But some chests would be nice right now. I get a lot of sanity back because I have 2 sanity gaining things on me. No. This one, right? Yeah. I have this and that. And this it gets a shitload of fuel. Like so much. What I need now is like an extensive field of chests. Which means shovels and axes. But first, let's gem out this. Chester's got some stuff in him. We'll give him some more stuff. Glommer wings. I don't think I have the flour. We took the wings, but the wings are pointless without the flour, so normally I just like burn it or whatever. And gears are great. Let's put them in here. We don't need the beefalo hat this time of year. We're not going to need like a lot of this stuff. So we'll put it in random chests for now. The rot's just going to go in a pile. Eventually, I'll take the rot out of the pile and build like a bunch of chests, like these 4 things of chests, and I'll like fill the entire thing with rot. Start calling staff. I don't need the pickaxe. I'm gonna use these shovels. I'm gonna use the axe. This, I need to remember to use this whenever I make important things. Oh, do I have this? Let's tell it. Oh, cool. Okay, so living logs are a luxury. So what I could do is I could make something like this and then deconstruct it into 2 to get more. But since I'm going to be going through worlds and farming them, it doesn't really matter much to me. I'll just use it to save on some of them. Telelocator staffs are really good for WX because you get struck by lightning twice every time you use one. So what you do with that is you just get yourself struck by lightning a bunch. You just have yourself get struck by lightning twice when you use it, and you can use each 5 times. So it's 10 days of overcharge per each. So every living log you can get 10 days of overcharge because the nightmare fuel and the purple gems are basically an irrelevant cost. Alright, sorry about that. I just had a problem with the recording where it cut out and crashed, so I had to resync the things. So, unless I forget to do that in the episodes, and then you would hear me syncing it, but I'll remember to take it out. But yeah, that was what happened there. So now I have to cut it and stitch it, so it's just gonna like jump with, it's like gonna be like a fade. Yeah, we really just need chests right now, and there's really no good way to farm chests that I have available to me. I guess I could go get those pigs, and I probably will, but I don't really have any meat, and I don't want to run my fire farm when I'm not going to be able to make a crazy amount of things. Maybe I'll just go make drying racks. I don't know, it's hard to know what to do next, right? Because we have all the speed and stuff like that, and the Krampus sack, and we don't really know what to do. I don't have an old bell, and that's a real big problem because the old bells is what's gonna allow me to really like chop all this wood super fast. Is by stopping it with the old bell. There's not another good way unless I have perfect, dude. More living logs. Oh, there's 2? That's fucking awesome. Okay. Nice. Another rocking cane. Did he not drop anything? Where'd the tumbleweed go? Anyway, he's neutral to me now, because he just completed his goal of killing that person. You can pacify them by doing this, and the great part is if there's 3 and you just pacify a couple, you can make it so much easier for you. I can just like casually, like basically not even like try, like, because how fast I am. I can just miss my cycle like completely and just still dodge it like by a mile. Alright, so now we have so many living logs, we could overcharge ourselves 5 days for each living log we have right now. And that's really awesome. Let's go get a piggy, actually. It's when the winter it sucks, the days are so short that the pig doesn't generally want to come. He would have just left right now. He'd be like running for shelter. We want to kill the big trees because we want pine cones, so that when we do the glitch with the old bell, if we can do it, what we'll have to, I think, do is find the blueprint in Tumbleweed, which I don't know what the chances are. I couldn't look that up. I don't really know if there's much of a good recourse now that we didn't get it from the Glommer statue. It's already mined, like, because we don't have the recipe, so. But that's great. We can make another one of these, so we can make another walking cane. I like having a walking cane instead of a lazy explorer on me, because the ability to teleport can be good, but I generally don't like having something that's expendable like this. Because I don't know. I just don't like it. Because I accidentally use it all the time. It hasn't happened yet, but I'll like go to like click on something or like, and I'll accidentally like right click or I like switch gear too fast. Yeah, if you fully dig like this, it's actually slower if you just hold space because you can start moving the second the animation has like dug the log, by the way. Fun fact, you can like animation cancel in this game like that. You don't have to do the second part of the shoveling animation. It's optional. So we have enough for 3 chests. Let's just make chests. I was gonna like not make them right now, but eventually when we have a shitload of logs and nothing to do with them, we'll hammer those chests and move everything over to this chest area. Now we're not really going to have a method to the madness. I'm just going to put stuff in chests. I feel like putting it in. This needs to go in here. Along with the blow darts. The walrus tusk can just go in here. Whatever. Man, whatever. Pile of rot. Rot is so abundant, like this late in the game. It's crazy how abundant rot is. In the beginning of the game, you're like trying to get rot from like doing certain things. End game, it's like, please, no more rot. Please. So I guess I could go around my fire farm for a bit. I used all my twigs and stuff. So I actually don't have a torch. That's a new one. We go to the desert to fix that. We want to run the fire farm for a little bit, just so we can get the stuff we need. So, unless we build walls to try and capture tumbleweeds, and since this isn't really loaded, it's not really that great. If we're closer and the desert's loaded, there'll be tumbleweeds, and we can actually just have a bunch of them get caught, like on walls and stuff. And it'll make a shitload of tumbleweeds on the walls. Like something like this, where it's like there's a spot where it can get caught. I want this. I don't really need to explore this world, by the way. Like, I'm eventually going to world hop, so I gotta know where that stuff is, but I might eventually explore it, just because I'll be super fast with coffee, but it doesn't really need to right now. Shit. Don't need to worry about it. It's spring, but not worried about rain. But yeah, things will, like if I were to put like a wall here, a lot of them would get caught on that, so there'd be like a whole bunch of them, and they start getting caught on each other. Whereas this spiky pattern doesn't really get them caught, they just get out. But this is a very fast way to farm logs and stuff. I mean, twigs and grass. And you also have the chance of getting, like, other stuff like gears and green gems, so it's pretty good. This, I imagine, over here, will have a lot of them. If we could put, like, a wall right here, and you could stay here long enough, what would happen was they just kind of get all caught up over here. But it doesn't happen when you're, like, at your base, if your base is this far away, so you gotta remember that. You have to be close enough for the action to be happening, for them to be spawning and stuff. And grass fields are still... It's not that this is better for farming, but if your grass field's depleted, you can basically always do this all year. And also, when grass doesn't grow in the winter, you can still do this, so it's got that advantage. Like, this is, like, just getting caught up naturally. But the grass field, you can just be on your base and you need grass, and you just press the spacebar down and alt-tab out of the thing. So it has its advantages, too. So, if someone tells you, like, why are you digging grass tufts? Tell them to fuck off. For real. Because there's a lot of positives to doing that. Like, if I just need to go get a shitload and my grass field's empty, I absolutely will go to the desert to do it instead of just, like, going around, because you get, like, little things like this. You know, you're just actually gathering just twigs, picking them up. Picking up's faster than picking them off the saplings, but you also get all these other random items sometimes, and you don't have to pick them up, but... Like, if you didn't have that much space, you just wouldn't. You just leave them, but... If it's annoying if you get, like, 2 or 3 in a row that have one grass or one twig. And you have to go... If you have to go search for them... I'm super fast right now, but... You normally wouldn't be this fast, so... Or sometimes they, like, don't spawn for some reason. I'll come in the winter to get some, and there's just, like, none anywhere. And it's like, what do you do? How do you deal with that? So naturally, I want to use these light bulb plants before they run out. So that'll be something I'll be doing with them. And I already have rope, so I'm just making some while I wait for seeing the tumbleweed. And then this kind of can be gameplay, which is really boring sometimes. So, like, that's why I'm building a mega base. Doesn't really appeal to me as a let's play, as like a YouTuber sometimes, because it's like, I feel like people want me to do it, but they don't really know what it entails. It's a really good streaming thing because people could just hang out and ask questions, but actually, like, sit down and watch a video of someone doing this, because you can't interact. The interaction is a big bonus to the streaming component. So that's why in my original series I tried to do as much as possible in a short span of time. I didn't necessarily focus on, like, any goal, like making a base. I just try to do educational stuff, like, let's chop wood like this, let's chop wood like this. Now I'm actually focusing on, like, game, like, what am I gonna do and stuff. Ooh, I forgot about this. Did I just let this guy go on a rampage or something? Or did I just, like, chop a bunch of shit down? Sometimes what you have is you let a bunch of I'm actually losing sanity because I'm so wet, but the grandpa sack doesn't actually get wet, so that saves you on sanity a little. Sometimes when I find a rook super close to a forest like this, I'll just let him live. You can probably see if you ever watch me stream. I did that a bunch in one stream, and I set up trees far away from him. Are you fucking kidding me? Go away. I don't want to waste my Cutlass Supreme on him, but... So I'll let him go rampage it. I'll, like, go right out of the range of where he'd attack me, and I'll build a line of trees, and then I go stand on the end and, like, bait him to me, and he'll run right to where I am, and then I run on the other side of the line of trees, and he just destroys all of them. It works really well. Also, if you ever have a forest and the Beargar comes, you can just actually just walk to the forest and let him go insane on the forest. knock down everything because he goes apeshit. And if you're away from him a little bit, he'll just run at you and he'll destroy a bunch of stuff when he does. You can have him like just knock down forests for you. Yeah, this is the terror of having this kind of backpack. I don't know why there's spider warriors. I just don't want him near me. We'll come back. That punk better check himself before he riggedy wrecks himself. I'm glad there's all these trees. I think this is from when I was farming tree guards and I wasn't even bothering to pick stuff up. Another great bonus is you could actually freeze from being so wet. Even though WX is susceptible to being wet from the electricity damage, he's not susceptible to freezing if he's overcharged. Another great way overcharge makes your life literally amazing all the time. Oh my god, where are these spider warriors coming from? They don't come out of their nest unless something attacks them. What is happening? What is egging them out? Oh, the stupid pig probably got destroyed by them. It's probably like got pissed off. He probably lost that fight against a bunch of spiders. But probably, I mean, he definitely lost that fight. He's probably dead. I don't see any pigs, so. I could use my dumbrella, and it's plenty easy to get the cobwebs and logs and the fangs for the sewing kits, but yeah, honestly, the best way I think to get grass, I would say, would be to be playing Wicker Bottom, and you just have a giant grass field and giant sapling field, and you just press the space bar and Alt Tab and like literally read or something, and then when it's done, you just regrow it with applied horticulture. It's potentially infinite depending on how much applied horticulture you can get, and you have to do literally no work. Like, whereas here you have to actually be around the tumbleweeds. If you make like a tumbleweed like block up thing, you can just hold spacebar in there, but so we're not going to turn down all these free logs, especially because when we do get the old bell blueprint, make the old bell, all these pine cones are going to be amazing. I'm going to get this thing going. When these guys attack the spiders, there's going to be a lot of spiders to deal with pretty fast. Other people look down on neutral mobbing, but honestly, a lot of times it makes sense because it's like, it's just free kills. Like let's just get these hounds on the Spider Queen right now. Like, they'll lose, but they'll damage it a ton. Why is he attacking me? The hounds are literally attacking you, you idiot. You're like over here attacking them. They're like attacking me. That's so dumb. I hate that. Yeah, they just want me. Thanks, dick. I was gonna say, like, how did it poop out this many spiders this fast? I want to get them far enough away where I don't aggro the spiders. There we go. Let's sleep. Sleep at me. What the fuck? I guess it's the afternoon, so there's a bunch of spiders outside already. Because I don't want them to gather up, you know what I mean? Because they will. They'll get a ton of them up, all up. She'll have like 15 spiders around her. I don't really have anything to like deal with that really well. So I just want these guys to go back inside. God damn it. The Spider Queen's just coming for me too. I can light her on fire a bunch with the fire staff. That'll take care of her pretty well. Like lighting a bunch of spiders on fire. Or I could just take her through this field. She'll destroy so many hounds. Right now I want food though. I'm getting a little hungry. Does this replenish hunger at all? It doesn't. But these berries will. This carrot will. Yum. Soggy carrot. The Spider Queen will just like hobble her way towards my base over time. Okay. I need to make lanterns while I still have light bulb plants, and then the next batch there we go, is going towards making jerky. Meatballs. I haven't had meatballs in a long time. Okay, so let's just put these in here for now. Oh, we can also warm ourselves up and get some rot. Rot's, it's not that efficient as fuel, but it's free because we have way too much of it and we're just going to end up burning stacks of it like we always do. So I might as well use it instead of burning it. Don't want that. So make ropes. Dry ourselves off. And we'll make more lanterns. Much more efficient for light bulb plants, but less efficient for grass and stuff. But we don't want to go get a bunch of light bulb plants. I just want to have a bunch of lanterns, and that'll last me for a very long time. And then this will go towards refueling this one. It's raining again. Grab this, stand here. Get dry. Get that sanity in check. Build more chests. We can go up, get more wood, get more grass. It's just building the base now, and this is the part I would normally probably cut out or whatever, but I guess some people really like seeing this kind of stuff and like my setup and what I do, and so I'll keep it in. I'm gonna just build the chest like this. And once I have a good amount of these, I'll just like decide what goes in what. So like I'll make a cluster and I'll be like, okay, this chest is dedicated to this. What the fuck? Go away. It's annoying. I thought about getting some cactus flesh to like heal myself up, but since I'm going to get a bunch of food pretty soon in the fire farm, it's pointless. So that's lanterns. We're gonna put some trading stuff in here because we have it right now. The rest of the stuff can kind of go wherever. Right now, it's not gonna be organized much. It's gonna be like things that I have too much of. It's gonna find a home in a chest, and then other stuff I'll just put where I was normally putting. Like I'll have like feathers in one chest and whatever, and spider stuff in one chest. For now, it's just like where it can fit, it's going. But eventually, you just have like a chest for each themed thing, or depending on how much you have, each thing. Okay, it probably makes sense to go run the fire farm, because I don't want to keep doing this. You go around the fire farm to get meat, so you get a shitload of meat, and then I come up here and harvest all this, and then I make like probably like, I don't know, 5 more drying racks or whatever. So we have more drying racks, and we'll hang stuff up to dry. That's our life now, drying racks. Anyway, thanks for watching the episode. If I sound bored, I'm just you know, it's just how it is. It's not I'm bored. It's just there's not like much exciting going on, and it's not really like thrilling. But I still like playing. I enjoy playing. I don't want you to mistake that for like I don't like what I'm doing. Once I like remake this, I'm gonna kind of remake the base. Meaning when I have the resources, I'm gonna kind of hammer this stuff and like not this because this is whatever. But I'm gonna kind of hammer this stuff and like make my crock pots like around my fridges. I make like 4 crock pots in a circle, and I put like 4 fridges in the middle, so I can like store all this stuff. I'll maybe move that out of the way. I'll put these closer together, stuff like that. And yeah, that's what I'll be doing. And I'll remove these, and so I can put some more stuff down here. Like I'll probably want a bird. I'll probably just want to prototype most things that I need in a base, just because it's good to have. And like if I want to make bacon and eggs, not that I'm probably ever going to really need it, because I'll just be doing jerky, but it's there and it's available. And then I have the lightning rod already, but I might make some other stuff. Who knows? Or just make whatever. I might put flingomatics in, just in case. But honestly, in the summer I'm probably just going to be gone, because I have Chester now. And actually, before I leave, let's do this. We're going to take his stuff, and we're going to go like this. Before I forget, now on the next full moon, he'll become Ice Chester. And everyone you have to remember to do that. And we'll just put dualisite in here. And this can be random items, magic items. Who cares? See you guys.